Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So today we're on day 4. So for your first meal, it's going to be full fat Greek yogurt with banana, nuts, seeds, 1 to 3 boiled eggs or eggs in any way that you want to cook them. I'm going to start by doing meal 2. I'm actually going to eat these both together because I'm sort of on a different time schedule to all of you because I'm a few days in front of you, right? So meal 2 is going to be tuna with rice noodles stir fry with chilli, garlic, ginger, and a mix of veg. So I was looking to try and get some bok choy, some spring greens, but I couldn't get them. You can use sort of any veg you like. Since I've got some Brussels left from Christmas, I'm going to use them. Got some red cabbage. We've got some which is like, what's it called? Sweetheart cabbage, just like a white cabbage. Some broccoli. We've got a red pepper, spring onion, and a red onion. We've got a chilli, some garlic, some ginger, and these are all rice noodles. You can actually get rice noodles that are like more like the fatter kind, which are like for pad thai. But these are just nice to go into a stir fry. So they're the thin ones, and I can tell you where to get these if you can't find them. Okay, so we start by boiling the kettle, and we're just going to soak these. Basically, boil the kettle, pour them over the noodles, let the noodles soak for like a minute or so, just till they go soft, and then drain them off, and then we'll put them aside. We'll put them aside until we are ready to throw them into the stir fry. I'm just going to start by turning the heat on this pan. We'll add some coconut oil to there. Come on. Okay, so we're going in with like a tablespoon of coconut oil. We're going to start. Just going to move this veg to the side. Start with the onion. Just trim this off because it's a little bit dry on the inside there. I'm going to get rid of that. I probably won't even use all of that. I'm going to use around that amount. So you could use a small red onion. You could use normal onion for this as well, but I've got plenty of these left, so I'm using red onion. Okay. Go straight into the pan. And if you've got a wok, you could use a wok for this because it is a stir fry after all. Just give those a little bit mix about. Get some oil around the pan. I'm going to turn that up. And I would say that you maybe want around 100 grams worth of rice noodles. This bag's 227, so just a little bit less than half. These are dead easy to do, and they're very thin, so they cook quite quickly. Boiling water. Some salt. Basically just let them soak for around a minute. till they soften, and then you just drain them, and then they'll go in at the end once we fried our veg. Just put them aside. Next, in with the pepper. So if you top and tail the pepper, and then you can open it up like this. Well, usually you can open it up like that, and basically just, it's not a very good demonstration, you just run your knife along the inside, and it'll just take away any of those bits of white bits away, because they're apparently hard to digest. See, those there, and then you can just basically nice little pepper sticks like that. And then this little bit here, basically you just poke that out, get rid of the core. Slice up the garlic. We're not going to add the garlic yet. We will once we turn this heat down. The reason being is garlic can burn quite quickly, and then it just gives it doesn't give a very nice taste. We're just going to top and tail this chilli, and then scrape this inside out. Again, depending on the chilli, if it's a hot chilli, you probably want to remove the seeds. These aren't too hot, so I'm not bothered about a few little seeds. Get rid of some of this. For our Brussels, basically just going to take that little bit off, remove the first layer of skin, and then I've never actually put Brussels in a stir fry before, so this is a bit of an experiment. But you can in a stir fry, you can basically just put whatever sort of veg you want in, and since I've got, like I said, since I've got Brussels left, I'm going to just use these up. But a good one is like bok choy. Is that how you pronounce it? Bok choy. Some spring greens, broccoli, which I've got some there. I'm just going to turn this down a touch now. I'll chop the rest of these Brussels, and then they'll go in along with the chilli and garlic. Rice noodles, need to drain them, completely forgot. To be fair, you could probably use a few more rice noodles than that. There we go. Say around 150 grams of rice noodles. 100 to 150 grams, depending on how big of an eater you are. Broccoli, and chop it whichever way you want. Like that. I've actually forgot one thing, which is the ginger. Chop the ginger quite finely, or you could grate it even. And just in that as well. I'm going to use a little touch more actually. Mr. Brussels. I get this heat turned up now because there's plenty of veg and stuff in there to stop the garlic burning. Got our red and white cabbage. In with the red and white cabbage. I'm going to add some extra coconut oil in there, just a little touch. I've got quite a bit of veg in there. And with some salt. With some pepper. Just going to cover this for a moment, for a minute or two, and just let it steam. Ah no, forgot this. Forgot my scallion, my spring onion. I'm actually going to use another one of those as well. And if you've got fresh tuna, then great, but I've only got tin today, so I'm just going to drain this off. Just 1 tin. 2 tins. And if you don't like tuna, you could use whatever fish you like. You could actually use whatever meat you like with this as well. Again, feel free to customise these recipes to your taste. We're going to go in with the noodles, in with the tuna. Oops. Lid back on. Give it a little bit of a helping hand. And if you wanted to make these like a little bit more saucier, with a little bit more moisture, you could just add a little touch of coconut milk, even a little touch of water or cream will do. Just turn that off. Now, if you do decide to use like a different type of fish or a different like a meat or something, maybe you use chicken or beef, just fry the beef off when you're doing the onions and peppers. And then add everything else. And what am I looking for? Some coriander there, fresh coriander or cilantro, whichever one you want to call it. And I believe it says garnish with coriander and peanuts. I don't have any peanuts, so I'm just going to use my seed mix. we go. That right there is tasty in 20. See tuna noodles. Happy days.